Hi, my name is Yanling, and I am going to share an acting scene, script, voice acting, etc. From this script by Gillian Cross, The Demon Headmaster. So, for some background story, this is how it goes. Something is very wrong, indeed, at Dina's new school. The children are strangely neat and much too well behaved. She asks herself why is this, and why does she find herself conforming? Determined to find out the secret of the headmaster's control and aided by her foster brothers, Lloyd and Harvey, she gradually unravels the mystery of the sinister headmaster. Young Harvey has found out that something is very odd. Has found out that something very odd is going on at morning assembly. He and Lloyd are never allowed to join in with the other children, but have to stay outside doing maths under the supervision of the prefects. Next morning, he excuses himself on the pretext of having to go to the toilet and creeps up to the hall and looks in. The whole school was staring fixatedly at the headmaster and chanting in irregular monotone. When he asks Dina about this, she tells him that they have been watching a film, but he knows this is not true. In this scene, the two boys are questioning Dina about what actually happens in assembly, and gradually she begins to realize that she and the rest of the school are being hypnotized. Damn. So now I'm Dina, and this is the script. That's it. The first day, when I went into assembly, I didn't look at the headmaster's eyes when the others did. I closed mine. And I heard him hypnotize everyone else. But then he caught me. I just had time to think, remember it. And then I was hypnotized and I forgot. Until Harvey brought it back. The headmaster hypnotizes even one in assembly. It's a good way to keep everyone in order. And you know how he likes order. While they're hypnotized, he tells them what to do when they wake up. And they can't help doing it. Like me saying those things. And I think he probably makes us learn things. Perfection. While we are hypnotized. Then, when we awake, we can remember them and write them down. We are not learning to think. We are just learning to repeat things. Like robots. It looks good, but it's no use at all. Some people can't be hypnotized. Has he ever tried it with you? Gazed into your eyes and told you you were tired? He's cruel and terrifying. And he's got an obsession with tidiness. But he's not silly. He's very, very clever. He's got a whole school full of children who will do precisely what he wants. He must feel very powerful. Very powerful. If I were him, I don't think I'd be satisfied with having one measly school in my power. Think of it. He's got a whole army of people. People like me. Who'll do and say exactly what he wants. Why should he stop there? Sooner or later, he's gonna want to do something with his army. Okay, I could have done better, not gonna lie. So, moving on. Invisible Friends by Alan Ayckbourn. Ayckbourn. First performed in 1989 at the Stephen Joseph Theatre, Scarborough, The play is about a very ordinary girl called Lucy, with her father glued to the television, her mother preoccupied with local gossip, and her brother, known as Grizzly Gary, who's shut up in his room listening to heavy metal music. No one wants to know about her place in the school swimming team, so Lucy revives her childhood fantasy friend Zara. Only this time Zara materializes, bringing with her an idolized father and brother, showing her how to make her real family vanish. In this scene, Lucy has just come out of Gary's bedroom, having failed to make him listen to her, as she tries to tell him the good news. Above the sound of the stereo, she enters her own room and introduces the audience to her invisible friend, Zara. Published by Faber and Faber, London. Zara, I see. Okay, so it's called Zara. You may have heard my mom talking about my invisible friend. Do you remember? Well, that's my invisible friend, Zara. So, this is Zara. I want you to meet Zara. Zara, say hello. Say hello. That's it. Will you say hello to Zara, my invisible friend? I invented Zara like years ago, when I was like 7 or 8, just for fun. I think I was ill at the time and wasn't really allowed to play with any of my real friends, so I made up Zara. And she's my special friend that no one can see except me. Of course, I can't really see her either. Not exactly. Although sometimes it's almost as if I could see her. Sometimes. If I concentrate very, very hard. Like, it's just, I can glimpse her out of the corner of my eye. Still, anyway, I've kept Zara for years and years and years, until they all started saying I was much too old for that sort of thing. And they got worried and started talking about sending a doctor to me. So then I didn't take her around with me quite so much after that. But she's still here. And when I feel really, really sad and depressed, like I do today, then I sit and talk to Zara. Zara always understands. Zara Zara always listens. She's special. And she's Zara? What's that? Yes. I wish he'd turn down his music too. I've asked him, haven't I? How can I hear it if I turn it down? I can't hear the bass line, can't I? I used to have pictures in here, but every time he put a disc on, they fell off the walls. I mean, don't get me wrong. We like loud music, don't we, Zara? We love loud music. Sometimes, but not all the time. Why doesn't he ever listen to quiet music? Just once. Wouldn't that be nice? But if he did that, he wouldn't be Grizzly Gary then, would he? Oh, Zara, did I tell you? I've been picked for the school swimming team. Isn't that exciting? Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're excited too. If anyone is interested at all, I was picked for the school swimming team today. What about that, folks? Great! Thanks for your support, everyone! They could at least. They might at least. Oh, Zara. I know you're always here. But sometimes I get so lonely. The end. Thank you for watching.